And we're back.
This evening we're going to make St. Patrick's Day green velvet cupcakes, and I've gotten all the ingredients out ahead of time, and I've already preheated the oven to 350. So this recipe will make 24 cupcakes. It calls for 2 cups plus 2 tablespoons of white flour, so 4.5 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda. It calls for 1/4 teaspoon of salt. All right, so those are all of our dry ingredients, and just give it a quick mix. So it'll just look like that when you're finished. Okay, I'll just set that aside over there in a separate bowl. The butter is 3/4 cup. Found that it took 1 full stick and a half, and that came to about the 3/4 mark. So now we're going to add the sugars, 1.5 cups. There we go. That's about right. 1.5, 3/4 cup of butter, and we're going to blend it until it's kind of light and creamy. So as you can see, it's kind of hard to blend this part, but I found that it got a lot more creamier once I added the eggs. So what you do is you just add 1 egg at a time, and you'll see it'll start blending together by the second egg, and you add the next egg. Add 1 egg at a time. Mix in the sour cream, the vanilla, Gaily Gold sour cream, and we add in 1.25 cup, and you can add that to it. 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 1.5 tablespoons of green food coloring. You're gonna pre-measure. Look at this. I'm asking you, why is it so runny?
How are we supposed to know?
Oh my God! We didn't even add the flour. I was about to.
I thought you were on the icing.
Oh, so let's just do that step.
It just looks so runny.
Okay, so our final step was to add our flour mixture to our liquid mixture. Blend it with the beater one more time until it's just mixed. What I did is I took just some paper liners that we picked up at the Dollar Tree and lined our muffin tin, and then I found that what I did was I just took a tablespoon and not too heaping or anything. Scrape it off. First dozen, I put too much of the batter in, and it rose way above the liner, and that's not what we want for icing purposes, for it to look pretty. So my second batch was kind of like more even, not an overwhelming tablespoon, just kind of like this. And then there we go. Maybe this one too. And all you do is you take a toothpick and stick it into the middle and test it, and if it comes out nice and clean, they're ready. If there was any, mixture on it, then you knew that you had to continue to cook it for a little bit longer. So we're gonna wait for 15 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to make the cream cheese icing for the green velvet cupcakes. And first we have to add 12 ounces of cream cheese. So this is approximately about 8 ounces, and we're going to try the Western, that's right, read the English side, Western original cream cheese product.
Cream cheese usually that consistency?
Well,
That looks like cottage cheese does. Oh, what
but
did I get?
it says cream cheese. No, it's cream cheese, so it's just a different type.
Oh no, it says cream cheese product. Great. Taste it.
It'll be fine.
Tastes
It'll be
good?
fine. And then we're just going to add about another 4 ounces, about a half a cup, I guess, of cream cheese. So that will add up to our
12 ounces.
12 ounces of cream cheese. So there we have it. We're going to add to our cream cheese, we're going to add the butter. So it calls for 6 tablespoons of butter. And as you can see on this bar of butter, 1 tablespoon of butter. So what we did is we pre-measured out 6 tablespoons of butter, which we're going to add to our cream cheese. So that is our 6 tablespoons of butter. We're just going to take our mixer and we're going to blend those together. Okay, so now to our cream cheese and our butter, we're going to add in 4 cups of the powdered icing sugar. And we're just going to slowly, careful, add it to this mixture. I think I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. 2 to 3 tablespoons of whipped cream. I'm gonna add in a half a teaspoon of vanilla. We'll just mix that all together. And there we have our frosting for the cupcakes. Okay, so this is how our icing turned out. I'm just gonna take my Wilton icing gun and fill it up. If I did this again, this recipe, I would definitely recommend using your regular Kraft Philadelphia cream cheese. I can tell already by filling up this gun that the icing is a lot runnier consistency than I would like, but we shall see. So for the nozzle part, I chose like a rosebud tip. And I'm just gonna, oh no, I'm just gonna pop it over this. Put it onto this. Screw that in. Make sure it's tight, then screw it onto here. And voila. We have it all ready to go. Now take one of these white plates. And we'll take one of these cupcakes. Which one? Eeny, meeny, miny, this one? Eeny, miny, miny, no. Okay. So, let's try it. We just squeeze down.
She's runny.
And it's a fail.
I'll eat it.
It's not a firm icing, so it's not going to show the decoration at all from the Wilton tip. However, the glitter will hold on to it very nicely. There we go. Just add it right on like crazy. And then
right on like crazy. No, that part was just funny. Okay, keep going.
St. Patrick's Day green velvet cupcake.